If this capsule history of our progress teaches us anything, it is that man in his quest for knowledge and progress is determined and cannot be deterred. The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. And no nation which expects to be the leader of other nations can expect to stay behind in this race for space. And do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reentry, a spaceflight simulator here on the Lord Master channel, in which the last time that you've seen me in those videos was that I was doing the Project Apollo campaign, which is campaign 3, Dark Side of the Moon. Completed that recently. Although campaign 4, the end of the decade, is going to have to wait. It's going to be put on the back burner. Because instead, we're doing something else that was recently added during an update. Just fairly recently. We go over the missions, which we know for a fact that in various updates they did add historical missions. One for Apollo 13, which is probably going to be far in the future for me, as I am not yet completed my Lunar Module Academy thing before I even think about doing campaign 4, and then eventually lead to that. But instead, we're going back in time to Project Mercury, in which we'll be doing those historic missions, which they've added 3 of those recently. Mercury-Redstone 3, Mercury-Redstone 4, and Mercury Atlas 6. And so I thought, hey, we should do videos of that too. You know, back to basics. Let's see what you remembered. So let's start off with Mercury-Redstone 3. The objectives: 1. Familiarize man with a brief but complete spaceflight experience, including a liftoff, powered flight, weightless flight for approximately 5 minutes, re-entry and landing phases of flight. 2. Evaluates man's ability to perform as a functional unit during spaceflight by demonstrating manual control of the spacecraft altitude before, during, and after retrofire, and by the use of voice communications during flight. 3. Study man's physiological reactions during spaceflight. 4. Recover the astronaut and the spacecraft. And this is a flight plan of the times of what are supposed to occur, approximately. Especially the manual control test part, which is going to be a little bit antsy for me because of me being, you know, like say, hey, it's been a while, okay? Yeah, and all this. Again, it's expected to be around a 15-minute flight. It'll slightly offset in re-entry as it's tuning still. And here's the image of a reference. For all this. So the missed details: the commander is Alan Shepard, the capsule name is Freedom 7, the booster is the Redstone. It'll be a suborbital flight. The planned launch time was May the 1961, 7 a.m. Countdown starts, and then the capsule ingress. Unplanned delay for an hour to let cloud cover cleared and to fix a faulty power supply. Shortly after the countdown resumed, further delays were caused by a system reboot at the Goddard Space Flight Center. The mission starts at 2 15 minutes of final checks. This is a historic mission with the aim of recreating the mission to the best of my abilities within the limitations of the game. Reentry is designed a generic capsule of all the main Mercury features some readouts such as voltages, amps, trajectory details, etc. might differ from audio. Complete the main mission to unlock the Mission Control Live version where mission comms have been removed. So, the Mercury-Redstone 3 Freedom 7 mission is the first U.S. spaceflight with the goals of testing altitude control modes, man's ability to operate in space, and verify spacecraft systems. The astronaut is Alan Shepard. So, even though I've already done this sort of mission like that in Campaign 1, where you basically recreate all that, but now this is for, try to recreate almost exactly as it was in real life. For the spaceflight mission of Alan Shepard, the first American who went into space. First American to go into space. And of course me, Lord Master, who knows what I would be doing if I do almost exactly as it was. Oh boy. It's been a long while since I've been into the Mercury spacecraft, because I'm so used to Gemini and Apollo. Welcome to the Mercury-Redstone 3 historical mission. The cockpit is ready for full internal power and final checks. Run the full internal power checklist. You got it. But again, do it at 10 minutes. Complete the checklist. Yeah. We'll do that shortly. Again, just take a good look at it. Yeah, as I said, it's been... Although the last time I was on Mercury was back in February, I believe, when I recorded Campaign 1 in January and February, I believe. And then took a couple months off, and then around the summer, June, did all the missions for Project Gemini as a campaign 2, as well as its 2 scenarios, which I was having a bit of fun with that. And then we recently concluded Campaign 3, which was all things Project Apollo, the Apollo 8 mission basically. And eventually I will do Campaign 4 if I could get a hold and try to, get used to the lunar module and everything of how that works. Because I was having a bit of a difficult time with that. So I decided, hey, let's go back to the olden times for at least a little while. Which this will be the first of 3 videos for these historic missions. At least my way of doing it. As I'm trying to think of something of what to say. Yeah. Well, let's just skip that time, but I don't think I have much to say other than just do it at the 10th minute. Stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to eternal power. Disconnected launch vehicle from vehicle power. You are now on internal power. And then at T-minus 5 minutes, start the final checks. Following in-game steps to complete the final checks. Complete the panel configuration. And you know what, there's this thing that Alan Shepard said whilst he was sitting in the capsule, especially during one of those delays, or prior to another delays, which he did make a little prayer, which it became, later known as the astronaut's prayer or Shepard's prayer. And I'm sure some of you people know what that is, but those who are not familiar with what that prayer is, will allow me to say it in his exact words. Dear Lord, please don't let me fuck up. That's what he said exactly. Although someone also claimed that the variation of it, that he basically said to himself, "Don't fuck up, Shepard." Anyways, the final checks take us at T-minus 5 minutes. We don't need to hit that because I believe it'll do it for you. And believe it or not, I'm actually going to be right back before 5 minutes. I'm actually going to go to the bathroom and go take a piss. Unlike Shepard, where he, pissed in his spacesuit. So, be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. It didn't take too long. So, I'll hit it right at the 5th minute. Let me take a drink a bit. Again, it'll be a suborbital flight. It's going to be a short flight. Not expecting a long video here, which is fine by us. I mean, I wish I would have the time to tell you a little story, unless I already told those stories on the Project Mercury experience long before I did the campaign and all that. But when I was doing scenarios, by myself, me being a novice at that time, but no, not really. But anyways, we'll hit it right at the 5th minute. And of course, there'll be a few more videos from Reentry. Again, these other 2 historical missions that I will also record, and all that. And by the way, this video was recorded the same day as the update came out, because it updated around 11 a.m. Central Time for me, and for me, it's about to be 3 p.m. here during this time of recording. So. And of course, more videos to come from Lord Master Channel from other games and such. So, let's get down to business right now.
Observe rest period. Roger, resting. Cameras and tape running. Affirmative. Roger, perform light work task. Roger, light work.
Yes, this is the actual audio from the real-life Freedom 7 mission. 3. Knowledge Shepard and Mission Control.
Roger, perform heavy work task. Heavy work task. Okay. Roger, sufficient, thank you. CO, control fuel. Station.
Automatic fuel is 95, manual is 96, cameras and tape recorders are running.
Cabin pressure.
15.2.
Measuring. Air temperature.
94.
Oxygen.
100% plus.
Read out your DC volts.
Main is 24. Number 1 is 25. 2 is 25. 3 is 25. Standby 26. Isolated 29. Back to main. Current is 29 amps.
Roger, suit and cabin temperature, full CCW.
Roger, full. Counterclockwise.
ASCS and fans.
Hold the countdown.
ASCS is 118. Fans is 115.
Minus 3 minutes. TM blockhouse, do we gotta go? TM blockhouse, do I have a go?
Capcom, choose one.
Stand by one.
That's why I hit hold countdown. Because I knew that part.
I gotta know, I'll have to hold it too. Roger, I'm going to hold. 2 minutes 40 seconds in holding. CTC, TM is go. Roger, understand. TM is go. We have a momentary hold. Stoney, hold on with me until I give you the word. Stoney, Roger. Holding here. I have not recycled at this time.
Freedom 7, Capcom, you read Jeff, how do you read?
7, reading it loud and clear. Capcom, over to Chase.
It's Chase 2.
Chase 2. TM blockhouse, what are your camera and tape recorders this time?
Get a good look at it.
They're on. What is that? Okay, if you would like to, I'll get an estimate on this.
Freedom 7,
How soon could you have them back on if I take them off? All you have to do is give me the word. I've got one switch.
7, standby, Capcom. I'm still on box.
Clarence, resume the count. All Mercury stations, we intend to pick up. Just keep your camera and tape recorders on. CO, did you verify you got a recorder light?
They said resume the countdown.
This is the CO, I did.
Okay, ready to resume the count? Roger, ready to resume the count. STE, I'm going to turn it over to Stoney, verify. Resume the count. Okay, Stoney, take it over. Roger. 5 seconds.
So yes on resume countdown.
7, Stoney, on your room.
7, loud and clear, Stoney.
Roger, loud and clear, also. 2 minutes mark, then got him.
7, Roger.
1 minute and counting.
Roger.
45 and counting, mark.
Okay. Script is it might be a little.
Roger.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, we got a little bit ahead of time, so let's skip to the actual part of the liftoff then. Stop right there. 15 seconds. So let's just do it properly. Because, you know, I had to do that hold countdown thing, then I don't want to do that, but that script isn't always perfect, but still. Here comes the actual spaceflight part.
Liftoff.
Liftoff.
All right, liftoff, and the clock has started.
You're on your way.
Yes, sir. Reading you loud and clear.
I'll tell you.
This is Freedom 7. The fuel is go. 1.2 G. Cabin at 14 psi. Oxygen is go.
As understand, detect the air, okay.
Freedom 7 is still go.
How's you looking good?
This is 7. Fuel is go. 1.8 G. 8 psi cabin, and the oxygen is go.
How's you detect the air, okay.
Cabin pressure is holding at 5.5. Cabin holding at 5.5.
I can understand, cabin holding at 5.5.
Fuel is go. 2.5 G. Cabin 5.5. Oxygen is go. The main bus is 24. And the isolated battery is 29.
Well, it's read 5 to 5, protect the air, okay.
Okay, it's a lot smoother now, a lot smoother.
Roger.
7 here, fuel is go, 4G, 5.5 cabin, oxygen go, all systems are go.
That's all systems go, detect the air, okay.
5G. Cut off. Tower jettison green. Disarm. Cap step is green. Periscope is coming out. And the turnaround has started. SCS is okay. Control movements.
And turnaround is complete. That thing on the side, that's the navigation window. That wasn't there in the older versions of Mercury the last time I was on that thing.
Okay, switching to manual pitch.
As manual pitch.
Pitch down and that's 34 degrees. And then up to 14. Yeah. Pitch down to 34, then up.
Pitch is okay. Switching to manual yaw.
I can understand, manual yaw.
Yaw 10 degrees left. And return to the original 10.
Yaw is okay. Switching manual roll.
And rolling left a couple of degrees.
Roll is okay.
Good, okay, let's go to it.
Look at your periscope.
On the periscope. What a beautiful view. Cloud cover over Florida, 3 to 4 tenths near the eastern coast. Obscures up through Hatteras.
Retro, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You can see Okeechobee, joint retro sequence. Identify attitude island. Identify the reefs. Control is smooth.
That's retro warning. Yeah, I just wanted to get back to over there.
Retro 1. Very smooth. Retro 2. Retro 3. All 3 retros are fired. Okay, 3 retros have fired. Retro jettison is back to arm.
The booster.
Negative. Switching fly-by-wire. Roger, do not have a light. I do not have a light. I see the straps falling away. I heard a noise. I will use override. Override used. The light is green.
Jumped ahead of
Oh, Roger. Periscope is retracting. I'm on fly-by-wire going to re-entry attitude.
Maneuver. Pitch 30.
Okay, Buster, re-entry attitude.
Ooh, there.
Switching ASCS normal.
Let it do its job.
ASCS is okay. Switching HF for radio check.
3-7, Capcom, how do you read HF?
Roger, reading you loud and clear, HF, decom me.
3-7, Capcom, how do you read it?
Reading you loud and clear, HF, how me?
Back to you, HF.
Switch back. Fly-by-wire.
Okay, this is Phantom 7. Chief build up. 3, 6, 9. Okay. Okay.
Coming through loud and clear.
Okay. Okay. This is 7, okay.
Okay, we're good, but here we go. Drogue to be deployed there soon.
45,000 feet now. 40,000 feet. I'm back on ASCS. 35,000. feet.
Capcom, how do you read now?
Roger, Deke, reading you loud and clear, how me?
Switch over to GDI.
Roger.
Switch over to what? Okay. Drogue.
The drogue is green at 21. The periscope is out. The drogue is out. Okay, at drogue deploy, I've got 70%. Auto, 90% manual. Oxygen is still okay.
The reason why that went off is because the snorkel deployed. That's to,
And the snorkel's at about 15,000 feet. Emergency flow rate is on. Standing by for main. Main on green. Main chute is reefed. Main chute is green. Main chute is coming unreefed and it looks good. The main chute is good. The rate of descent is reading about 35 feet per second.
like how it's supposed to.
Hello, Capcom, Freedom 7, how do you read? Hello, card file 23, this is Freedom 7, do you read?
Freedom 7, this is Indian Capcom, do you read me?
$9,000 feet, approaching 8,000 feet. Basically textbook.
Affirmative, Indian Capcom, let me give you a report. I'm at 7,000 feet, the main chute is good, the landing bag is on green. My peroxide has dumped. My condition is good.
Roger, Freedom 7. I understand you're at 7,000 feet, your main chute is open, your landing is good, over.
Talk about the landing bag.
That is affirmative, please relay. Hello, card file 23, card file 23, Freedom 7, over.
Freedom 7, this is card file 23, over.
This is 7, relay back to Capcom, please. My altitude now 4,000 feet. Condition as before, the main chute is good. The landing bag has deployed, the peroxide has dumped.
All right, understand. Hello, relay.
Card file 23, Freedom 7.
Go to 7, this is 23.
I'm about 1,500 feet now. The main chute still looks good. Rate of descent is indicating 30 feet per second.
All right. Freedom 7, this is 23. I have no transmissions from Cape Capcom. Over.
Roger.
Freedom 7, this is Cape Capcom. Over.
This is 7. Go ahead.
You have something to transmit at this time. Over.
Relaying my condition is still good. I'm getting ready for impact.
Oh, Roger.
There's the impact. This completes the mission. Feel free to power down. I mean, to be quite honest, there isn't really much to power down in regards to landing. Because we did everything as intended. It's the after impact stuff. But you first, you switch that to off, and that's pretty much it. And that concludes this little thing there. Exactly as advertised. There's a little, iron bag, which I don't remember if that was ever there in the older version of Mercury. It was just, a little grayish, thing underneath it, which I don't know if it can actually be visible. Yeah. That's still visible. It's just I don't remember seeing the yellow rings around it in the older versions that I remember playing. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, in the next video, we'll do another suborbital flight of the Mercury mission, the historical mission, the Mercury-Redstone 4, the space flight of Liberty Bell 7. So, that'll be coming up very soon in the Foreign Mass channel here, so stay tuned for that. So, see you in the next video, but until then, so long for now.